everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Meredith E. Phillips, and today I wanted to do a little bit of a crafty project with you. Last week I talked about my 2022 goals, and I also talked about the word that I had chosen to try to achieve this year, and that word was balance. I really need to find a better balance between my work life, my writing hobby and video creation stuff, and personal life. Like, I was working myself to exhaustion and I felt so burned out by the end of 2021, and I'm not about that this year. We're not doing that to ourselves. So I know that a lot of times at the beginning of a year or even like the beginning of a month, sometimes you'll be like, okay, you know, this is my intention, this is what I'm gonna aim for, and a month or two goes by and you kind of forget about it. So I didn't want to forget about this because I feel like that balance is really important. I really do not want to feel like I felt at the end of 2021 again. I am not about that. So in order to keep this word at the forefront of my mind for the year to come and not just forget about it by the end of the first quarter, I wanted to have some sort of visual representation of it in my office space here. I thought about just having like the word printed, but like that kind of seemed ugly. I didn't know how to make that look cute. And I thought of an idea that will be fun for me to create. It'll be relaxing for me to create, but it'll also be something that I can hang up here in my room and look at and hopefully be reminded and inspired to continue working toward a balanced life. And that is to make a collage. If you were here several months back, I did make a collage earlier in 2021, just almost as a way to be creative without it being writing or video creation related. So I'm gonna do another type of collage, but it's gonna be a little different this time. When I made the collage in that previous video, which I'll link to below and you can check out if you want, I went into the creation process with absolutely nothing in mind. I wasn't planning to make it a collage about anything in particular. I was just finding images that I liked for whatever reason and then making a collage out of them. This time though, because I want it to be a reminder of that idea of balance, I'm going to be looking for images or words that remind me of balance. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this collage making. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a lot of supplies, a lot of magazines. I collect magazines like it's my job. I have, of course, scissors to get me started. I'm in a very cozy sweater that should be pink, but I washed it once with some jeans and it got a little blue tinge. But I don't care because we're trying to be cozy and chill while we do this. This is the paper I'm gonna use to actually like do the collage on. It's just white scrapbook paper, 12 by 12. And because I love cutting stuff out of magazines, I don't know why that's like super relaxing to me, but I like doing it. And I have collected over the years quite a few pieces of magazines. So this is a whole bin full of cutouts from previous collaging cutout sessions. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some music. I'm gonna try to find just some chill vibe kind of music, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start flipping through these magazines and see what I can find. All right, I've got Zelda and Chill up over here. I'm gonna go ahead and move like my keyboard and my mouse and stuff because I shouldn't need that. And then we're gonna get started. Okay, I've picked a couple different magazines just to get started with. A Bon Appetit, a Good Housekeeping, and two of these Breathe magazines. If you've never heard of this, I think it's a UK publication, but they're really nice magazines. So I've seen them in Barnes & Noble, but they're all about well-being and mindfulness and creativity. Very like chill. Anyway, those are what I'm gonna start with. Let's get to cutting. Okay, I've been at this for the better part of an hour. I have some pieces here cut out. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough to cover this 12 by 12 sheet of paper I have though, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to sort of arrange things aesthetically and see if I need more pieces or if I can kind of work with what I've got. So let's start arranging. Okay, so usually what I start with are the larger pieces. So I'm gonna take some of these smaller ones and kind of put them aside. This would be a larger piece. Some of these, like, I haven't trimmed down yet at all, so I'll have to do that. But I'm just gonna pull out, I thought I loved this for balance. So the biggest piece that I think I want to use is this one. So I'm going to put that here on the bottom. I'm actually going to get my trimmer and trim off this torn edge. So hold on just a second. Okay, that's better. I think I might put this literally just right in the middle. Now at this point I don't glue anything down. I'm just sort of placing it there and seeing what else I want to put around it. I liked this t-shirt that said relax, so I'm going to cut it out with just like a little bit of a border around it. Okay, put that. I'm just putting little trash bits to the side. I have a bunch of figures of people. I don't want all of them. Maybe this one? We'll see. Cut this out better. Okay, I'm gonna cut out some of these smaller pieces. I also found some different quotes or little phrases, so I might kind of scatter those throughout. I'm just gonna cut them down a little bit. Okay, so let's see what I can actually arrange on here. I've got this big piece on the back, and typically what I like to do is put the other larger pieces on first, and then have the smaller pieces sort of fill in the little gaps. So let me just kind of move all this off. Kind of like this, almost like right at the top. She can maybe go here. And I just sort of tuck the pieces where I think they look good. This doesn't mean it's gonna stay this way, but this is what looks good to me at the moment. I try to cover up, like something happened here where I cut part of this tree off, so obviously I don't want that to show. So I'll put something else sort of over top of that so it hides it. Okay, I've kind of restarted this a little bit. I'm thinking now I'm gonna put like the images that remind me of tasks I need to do on one side, and then more of the like chill, relax ones on the other side, so it'll be like a balance of them, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm trying now. We'll see if I like this better. She could go under here a little bit. Okay, I like how this side is turning out. I'm a little still messing with this side, but I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start gluing stuff down, and then I can just work in a few little pieces at the end. So I'm gonna scoot some of this over. I'm going to glue this down so that all these edges are not glued down. That way if I want to tuck stuff underneath it, it's not going to be like plastered completely to the background. That looks pretty good. Okay, I think I'm almost done. The last thing I wanted to add was the actual word balance. I didn't find that in a big enough font for me, so I just cut out different letters, you know, ransom note style, and I'm going to arrange them somewhere on this. I'm not sure where yet. maybe across this section. We'll see where they fit best. Okay, I am almost done. The last thing to do is to cut off all of the little bits that are hanging over the edge. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! I like it. I like it. It's very balanced. So I've got all of my sort of like chill, mellow, enjoy yourself, don't do too much, relax sort of stuff on this side. And then this side has more like, you know, a little typewriter and a laptop and a clock and a to-do list and like more like task-oriented things. So yeah, I like how it turned out. I put my little word in the center here, balance. I've got a few little quotes spread throughout, and then I've got like calm, breathe, and relaxed down the center, which I like. I like how this turned out. This did take me a minute to finish. I think I started at like 11:30, 12 o'clock, and it's like 1:30 now. So it took me a while, but it was relaxing. I feel good about it. I think what I'm gonna try to do is get some sort of frame for this one and for that one I did earlier last year, and then I think I'm gonna actually hang them on the wall, not in my normal office space, but just on this other wall because it's just like this blank wall in my room, and I'll be able to see them every day and hopefully be reminded of what I'm trying to do this year. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done something like this, a collage with magazine cutouts or any other type of collage, or like altered books and stuff. I know I've tried that once or twice. I didn't do very good with those, but let me know if you like other sort of like paper crafty stuff like this. I really enjoy doing these kinds of hands-on crafty things every now and then. They're a lot of fun. Let me know too if you have a word in mind that you're trying to work toward or work on, or have as a presence in your life this year. I like the concept, not necessarily for every year. I have tried this before, having like a word of the year, and I just didn't, I had like kind of forced myself to pick something, and this time I feel like this word just came to me and it was very much like this is a good thing and I need to pursue it. So anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button. I post videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can find me over on Instagram at Meredith Phillips Writes, and you can head over to my website meredithphillips.com to sign up for my newsletter. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Okay, so one reason I don't like doing collages is my desk is now just like a complete disaster area. Now I gotta clean it all up.